What's up everyone, welcome back. This week I'm telling kind of a story, and as a full disclaimer, it doesn't have a super happy ending or a super happy middle part, I should say. So if you're not down for that, then I'll see you next week for some more kayaking goodness. But if you are in for a little bit of a story, then listen up, listen good. This is a story about just last month when I was in Ecuador. So right around early January time, I was hanging out at Cabañas Tres Rios with the team from Endless Adventure International. They have a really sweet hostel right on the river, and they do guided kayak trips and stuff. And I was hanging out there, just having some dinner, and the owner of the company, Chris Ryman, gets a phone call and kind of goes outside, take a phone call, whatever. And he's out there for 5 minutes, and he just kind of signals me outside and says, "Hey, got to talk to you for a minute." And we go out the back, and he's like, "I just had a phone call from the chief of the firefighters in the next town down, El Chaco, and he's told me that a Ecuadorian gentleman was swimming in this river called the Rio Uyacachi, which is just downstream from our little cabañas there, and he's missing, and they would like us to go out and paddle the river in the morning and see if we can help them locate where he could have ended up." And I said, "Yeah, for sure, no worries. Pretty familiar with that river, so be happy to help out." And so the next morning, pretty early in the morning, 5 a.m., just before the sun comes up at 6, we went into the town, checked in with the firefighters, went up to the river, put on from the last known sighting location, and started paddling down, searching the river left and right and behind every little nook and cranny that you can imagine. And eventually, after about an hour of paddling, we found the gentleman unfortunately deceased in the middle of the river. Chris and I did a little bit of teamwork to get him off to the side and into a location where the firefighters could come in and extract him from that river canyon, because it's pretty full on, it's a busy river, class 4 plus, class 5, a lot of moving, and at some parts you're kind of cliffed out and canyoned in. And luckily, this spot we were in, it was pretty easy for the firefighters to hike down to. So we GPS pinned the location and went out to the takeout and kind of passed on all the information to the fire team so that they could go in there and kind of finish off the job. And it was, pretty tough, pretty sad moment. Met some of the family, and obviously they were pretty cut up about it. And went back to Tres Rios and, thought about what happened and pretty much put a pin in it and moved on. And that's cool, whatever. I love to help out the fire guys whenever I can, and it's a really sad situation, but, I did what I could to help. And about a month later, the week before I was going to leave Ecuador, we're having dinner one night at Tres Rios again, and the fire captain guy shows up at dinner time, and he comes to have dinner with us and sits down, and he says, I'm pretty sure it's what he said, he's speaking kind of fast in Spanish. I was kind of trying to translate and stuff, but anyway, he says that the family wanted to thank us for helping out, and he worked with a local painter guy in the town of El Chaco, and made Chris and I these really cool kind of bamboo painted bottles, and it's got it's got a little liquor bottle inside, and it had this sweet little cup that I just broke. Anyway, but it's painted, and Chris's one has a different painting on, which is really sweet, and it's, I don't know, some kind of locally made liquor with a little cup that I just broke. Oh, devastating. And then he said, as the other part of your gift, we're these two guys I'm with, we used to be in a band, and we're going to play some songs for you guys just after dinner here. And I have never been more moved by the music they were playing. It was unbelievable. He was like, "Oh yeah, we haven't played together for a few years." And there's a bit of back and forth between one of the other guys, and he's like, "Oh, we actually haven't played together for 15 years." And they're up there in front of us, and it was they'd never missed a day. It was amazing, and I couldn't be more grateful. I, didn't need a gift, wouldn't have done it for nothing just to help out, really. because that's the right thing to do. But it was a very special gift, and yeah, I guess this story doesn't really have a good like conclusion or lessons learned, but it was something that happened. And anyway, following me talking, we're gonna have like, I videoed one of their songs. I'm gonna play it for you right now. So see you next week for some more kayaking and fun, and hopefully a lot lighter-hearted week than this week. See you then. Peace.
Movimientos me voy a matar, con tus movimientos me voy a morir, con tus movimientos